100. This topic is called The Homos A Whole New World. Okay. Yes. So, what if everyone in the world, including you, became demisexual slash pansexual, parts not parts, to the extent that nothing else mattered beyond the heart and the brain of the partner. Okay? Now, no medical slash physical diagnoses, evaluation from the partners, none of that. Absence, presence of vagina or penis are seen as simply serendipity. And coincidentally, hetero pairings would still exist and populate the globe. So don't worry. Well, what if don't? No, they still exist. Now, what am I missing, if anything, that would stop this from being the best, most beautiful world existence? And if you could live in such a world tomorrow, would you? Why? Why not?
So when it comes to this particular topic, I see why you gave it to me because you're talking about pansexuals. I am pansexual, so proudly pansexual, and I feel like if the world was pansexual, it would be a better place. I feel like what we're missing with this, if you're missing it, if anything, um, this being hypothetically the world that we live in would be hard because at the end of the day, everyone's not accepting and open to being themselves. So you first and foremost will have to be real with yourself to be able to understand and know about, being free sexually and, dating a man if you're not used to dating a man or woman, that case may be. So would I live in this such world? I would live in this world. First of all, I'm already living in this world. I'm pansexual as it is. So I'm living in this world. But would I live in a pansexual world? I definitely would. I feel like people would be more happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you would be, it wouldn't be, for instance, like, there's more men on the earth than there are women. But, women talk about men all the time. Men ain't shit. They this, they that, da, 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 da. But maybe if she got a chance and she was open enough to, be with another woman or, be with another man of, bisexuality or trans experience, and things will be different. I'm talking about straight women. A lot of them don't want to, step across the bridge. But they be dealing with the same issues. So I feel like if the world were in this way, pansexual, demisexual, then things will be a little more peaceful because people have a better you'll have a better understanding of love because you'll be able to understand love is different. Men give love different than women give love. It's a total, what I'm saying? We just give it different ways. Men and women are two different creatures. You know what I'm saying? After being a dad and dating women and understand women are way different than men, completely different, two different creatures, and seriously. So it's so in understanding that it's like things will be more peaceful because we wouldn't have those doubts in our mind about those things. That people be able to love each other and be open. So I would definitely love to live in the world. That's be going that way. All the LGBTQs that we have coming, springing out, spring chickens coming out. As goes on. You know what I'm saying? More people are coming out open. You just never know. I just feel like people with LGBTQ and touched and tapped into that. That's what I feel. Not just pansexual, demisexual. If you tapped into the reality of the other side of you, we all have some form of something, some form of, you know what I'm saying? Like if we tap into that somehow, some way, and just been okay with, hey, a man might be a straight ass man, but he might just have feminine ways and things like that. That don't make him gay. He's just a man that has feminine ways. We all have feminine. Every man has some kind of feminine ways. You might not display them. So it's like being open to that kind of stuff can make a lot of change in the world, and keep us away from some of this negativity that we're dealing with. But I'm gonna go to Z Fly on this one. Talk to me, Z Fly. So when it comes
Okay.
to is there anything we need to? Are we missing anything on this? With this being the best part of the world, and the second part of it is, would you live in a world like this?
Okay, so just to make sure, so basically, if people looked at hearts instead of parts, basically.
Right. Okay. It's about connections and not about your physical parts. If I connect with you, I connect with you.
Okay, got you. Okay, that's a good question. Let's see. Like this. Yeah, maybe. This is a good question. You actually got me.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, if it's, I guess if there was a world like that, and that was the how it went, I guess it would be, I guess, the norm. But just about actually thinking of it like this, yeah, I guess so. It's funny because it's funny because I'm so used to, we're all so used to looking at the physical, and to forget about the physical and just go with just the connection or the heart, so just who the person is. And that's something to really think about. But yeah, you know what? Definitely probably would, because that world it sounds more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It sounds more like you could just love and really love without worried about who you're loving or what you're loving, I guess. But yeah, you know what? And then also too, what you just said too about you know, just if people were to tap into the other side, and it's fun because I feel like that even on this earth, it's like people are actually living that way now, but it's more of an underworld. You know what I'm saying? Because people, they're actually doing what they want to do, but just like you said, Troy, unfortunately, they're doing it in secret. But people who you wouldn't think, they're going after trans people, they're going after gay people, they're going after all type of fetishes. People have so many fetishes that it will actually surprise you sometimes. So since I feel like a lot of people are living this way, but what happened?
Sorry, I just thought about this face when you said that. That was just a guy.
Oh, look at you. But yeah, but I feel like people are living that type of world, but only in an underworld. It's not just in the open, but it's definitely there, because what I'm saying, like whenever you go to certain type of groups or communities, then you learn things like, what y'all do this, or what this happens.
You wouldn't know, Gene. You've been around different communities.
Excuse me, I don't know that. No, I'll go by what I heard.
Well, all right,
that's
Fred.
all I gotta say.
well, all right, Fred. Got you. I'm just going to shade. Michael, making faces and all that. Talk to me when it comes to this. Are we missing something from the world from being this? And if so, could you live in a world like this?
Yeah, I perked up. I said fetish, kinks. Let's go for this.
That's one for me.
Yeah, I think I definitely think that a heart-to-heart connection. I think about my past and my journey and wanting love and finding love and having experiences with men and women as well in my life. I've been in love with men and women. I identify as gay. But I've definitely been sexually fluid, and I have moments with Hennessy and lots of tequila, particularly in New Orleans, where, sometimes I just get straight.
Get a little frisky.
Get a little straight. There are some moments and experiences as an adult that I've had where I'm sexually fluid, and I've definitely had experiences with women. So I think a heart-to-heart connection it's very interesting. It's what I think I aspire to, or, now, can I still have my boyfriend in this world? And then we figure out like what our relationship looks like if we don't have genitals? Because I love them very much. God for making that. So but I think that definitely it would be an interesting world for us to live in, where we are looking at a heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul connection, regardless of gender and everything. So I mean, it's possible.
Well, you'll still have your parts. If you have your boyfriend, you can still have the parts. It's just saying, like, the reality is, being pansexual, we literally just look at hearts, not parts. But we definitely like the parts now. But we look at the heart and not the parts. So it can still work. We're still a dad, like Aaron said, the topic, we can still procreate. But would it work if people were more open and looking at people's hearts and not their parts? That's the problem. Looking at the heart and not the parts. So definitely understand. All right, now, awesome, cool. Well, thank you guys for that. I definitely knew that this was my topic originally, given to me, and I knew it was because I was pansexual. I had to speak up. But I think it's always awesome to talk about, because I recently came out as pansexual maybe like 3 years ago. So it's more like understanding myself and understanding, okay, well, this is what I feel like this is who I am. I identify with this. I got it. Understand. So, and still understanding, taking time. Now we got kids coming out 13 as trans. There's a lot going on. Too fast. But at the end of the day, it's all for the love. It's all for the love. Shout out to the world, just giving love right now, especially with the pandemic and Black Lives Matter. We just need love. Give me a hug. No, don't give me a hug because you might give me COVID. High five from across the room. I'm a hugger too. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt because I love to hug people and high five, and that's just me as an MC, as a person that's always around people. So it's been hard not to be able to give high fives and give people hugs because we really need that. Like in the state, we're really in a state where we need hugs. So yeah, but let's get to our last topic of the night when it comes to the main topic. Aaron, take it away and give us a little insight.